spawning in the bottom right of Death Aura in the red. From Platinum Heroes, he is Dinokaiz. I really hope I'm saying that right. I am a firm believer in saying names correctly. And these players, some of them are going to come back and watch this. And I'm going to just cross my fingers. And in the top left, in the best race, there is the Protoss. He is Beatua. Beatua. Which backwards is out. It's nothing. It's nothing. Dinokaiz backwards is Zykonid. That almost sounds like something. Okay. That is not a speedy probe. That is a normal timed probe. He's going to come in. He's going to see a normal timed hatch. When you get to the other side of the map, the hatch for a normal time should be between 500 to 600 HP. So you can tell when you're a Protoss player, you come click on it, you're like, hi, was this a speedy hatch, or am I getting cheesed? If it's around the 500, max 600 mark, you're not getting cheesed yet. It's not an early pool rusher like a proxy hatch or something. Okay, so normal hatch gets pool, very good. We'll see what tech routes each player decides to go with. Gladeps has become really popular in PvZ. So we'll see if that comes into fruition. Always stay hydrated, everyone. Remember to hydrate. So, yeah, okay, nothing too crazy, but I am always a fan of Stargate play. I don't really like oracles. Not personally. I find them, I have a hard time making them useful and worth it. Getting effective damage done with them and then using them throughout the game is something I struggle with. Not because you can't. You really can. You can do it very well. I'm not good at it. Oh, hey-oh! Whoa. Okay, 2-base lair. That was speedy. Look to see if he adds on any more gas. If so, this becomes 2-base muta. If not, it's gonna be some night. Okay, the Roach Warren. It's totally Nidus. It's 2-base Roach Nidus. We're going hard. There's only one Overlord on the other side of the map. The tech's choice so far for Beatua is a Robo. Okay, so that Robo is it late? No, it's not late. Okay, so he's going for Robo play. So this is good. This is good. Immortals are going to be super helpful. I just don't know if they're going to be able to be out in time. At most you'll have one out in time, but that's going to be close, depending on how quickly he starts making that that Nidus run. Building 8 more drones though, and getting another gas. It's too many drones. Building many Overlord. What was the purpose of the lair? Because he hasn't started Roach speed. Okay, so a bit of a confusing start here for out of Dinokaiz. Now we do have an observer first. Sending a hallucinated Phoenix. You don't need both. I really want to see an Immortal start. Charge not helpful. Okay, an Immortal. Now, kudos to Dinokaiz. He sees absolutely flipping everything that leaves out of Dinokaiz's out of Beatua's base. Okay, so guys, if you're not gonna use your lair, don't get it so early. It's like he hasn't done anything. with this lair so far. I don't know why. I don't know what he saw. He has not seen the main... For all the vision, he has not seen the main base. He forgot. He's now sending this overlord over here. He's now getting roach speed. So I question the decision of the lair. Maybe it could have been to freak out Protoss. That could have alarmed. Unfortunately for him, his opponent does not scout at a time that would make the lair a good mind game. But hey, it's all good. Revelation is useful. I'm just too lazy to use it in an effective way. I should learn how to use it properly. Okay, Hydra's on the Barbie now. We've got a Colossus Den also being added in behind. But third base on the way for Beatua. And here we go, guys. Fourth base on the way. 1-1. Double forge. Very nice, very nice. How many mortals we got now? We got one. We're getting another one. So things stabilizing. I thought we were gonna get a bit of a spicy game, especially with the amount of roaches that were produced, but they were just defensive roaches. Protoss is scary. Protoss is very scary. So those could have been scared roaches, especially not knowing what kind of play or tech that Beatua was going for in the event of Gladeps. Those roaches would have been helpful. But now we have Hydras being made. 57 workers is the order of the day. That does give Dinokaiz a slight advantage, but now that third base is online for Beatua, it's going to even up as we see. We do have Colossi on the way. Good choice considering the Hydralisks. When opponent goes mass roach, when they just keep spamming out roaches, you're going to want to go for Immortals and Disruptors. Colossus aren't going to do that much for you, but when your opponent goes Hydras, that's when you want to go for the Colossus. Very good, very good. So the reason the lair was unnecessary is it was gotten before 3 minutes and at the expense of not getting your third base. If you're not doing some kind of cheese, there is no reason to not get your third base before 3 minutes. Absolutely no reason. It is a disadvantage to you if you do not get it before 3 minutes unless you're doing some cheese. Otherwise, you are hurting yourself economically and a Zerg production-wise. 2 hatcheries is not enough production for Zerg to be effective, and you will fall behind. You need 3 to be effective and be on pace with your opponent, and arguably even ahead. You need that, since the hatchery is the lifeblood of your production. He did not build a Nidus, he didn't build tech, he didn't even build layer necessary upgrades. He didn't need to be mining all that gas. There was not a reason. Unless he went for a cheese. If you're going for a cheese, there's absolute reason to do what he did. 100%. You hit harder, surprising, especially against play. Like, imagine if he'd had another Overlord right here, built a Nidus, and dropped a Nidus here. It would have been GG already. But completely GG. Creep spread actually pretty good. A Platinum Zerg actually creep spreading. That is nice. I love it. That is fantastic. Well done, Dinokaiz. Love it, man. Now here comes this army with 1-1. What do we got here? We've got 26 roaches and 16 Hydralisks. Now there are 2 Colossi. There are 5 High Templar. We do not have Storm. So these High Templar might be able to scare him away. Here we come. No, he's just going to dive in. He's going to be able to snipe all of the High Templar, losing all of them for absolutely free. So good. The Colossi on the high ground, though, and the roaches mostly in the back. The Hydra's taking the brunt of the Colossi damage. Super, super bad. Charge shots charging on in. Good kiting here out of Dinokaiz, able to eliminate most of those charge lots, but now still having to fight into 2 Immortals and 2 Big Daddy Colossi. Oh, this is not good. No force fields or anything. A nice big warp and a charge shots right into the face of these roaches and Hydras. Most of the buffer for the Colossus is dead. The army of Dinokaiz trying to move in here on the Colossi. They're going to be able to get one. Are they going to be able to get the second? No. No more target fire and going to get cleaned up everything. So more arguably better for Beatua there. But Dinokaiz behind this has gone up to 81 workers. The magnificent amount of workers. 14 roaches, 14 Hydralisks. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. He then ruins it just as I say that. 2-2 on the way for both players. Double immortal production Here we do have another Colossi out too. The magic number usually is 3 if you want maximum. No, that's in PvZ. I don't know what it is in PvZ. I just kind of spam them. I just spam Colossi when I'm making them. We do have a Lurker Den, though I usually go for carriers and Storm. We do have the Lurker Den on the way. We're going into Lurker tech. Very, very nice right now with only one form of splash in the Colossi. With the economy that Dinokaiz has gone for him. Double expanding right now too. Lurker's a fantastic choice. Does he have an infestation pit? No, he's going to want to be able to get that and add on the hive so he can get... he's going to want to be able to get those Lurker upgrades as soon as possible. Taking out a couple of these Overlords, very good, very good. But now we have Archons mixed in. We got this excellent ICA composition here out of Beatua. He knows the way. He knows the way. But this 4th base for Beatua going to die. Just get the Nexus getting right clicked on here by all these Hydras and Roaches. That is so much Roach Hydra. 29 Roaches and 25 Hydras. That is a scary force, especially with 2-2 complete. Infestation Pit 6/7 of the way done, so we are going to be able to see that Hive come in and get the Hive upgrades. So Beatua down to just 3 bases again. Now both players are maxed out. So this these forces slamming their heads into each other is going to be quite painful. 23 charge lots, 2 Colossi, and 7 Big Daddy Immortals. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. Okay, so he's going for the 4th base again. Army out of position. The Hydra Roach force is going to be able to come in and snipe the 3rd base here. Just right-clicking on it. The Army going to try and defend the 4th base. Gonna build another base over here, but right-clicks on the Nexus and gets out of there before they can get cornered. Not killing any workers, but yeah, you have a lot of workers. But it's looking... Oh, he could have sandwiched him in. Oh, it looks like he might still Zealot flank, trying to come on in. Army a little bit uncoordinated here. The Zealot's gonna get eventually cleaned up, trading out decently well. The rest of the Army coming and waddling their way in here. And actually, a lot of the Roaches going down here. The charge shots doing their job, delaying the Army. The Colossi now able to get in, get some swipes. Archon's tanking here. The Colossi putting in enormous amounts of damage, and all the Roaches and Hydras are actually falling to the ground. Oh my goodness, the carnage. Look, how many kills are on each of the Colossi? 4 here, 7 here, 11 on this one. I'm sure the Immortals have a good... That Immortal has 10 kills. Oh man, that cost efficiency. The resources lost 12k to 11k, almost 11k. Not bad. Look at the units lost. Yeah, lots of Zealots, but it's only Zealots he's losing. Zealots are fine to lose. You can lose Zealots. That's totally okay, but now here comes the big place. 12 Lurkers on the way. This Army, okay, he's got more. Zealots don't do very well against Lurkers. Now, 9 Immortals on the other hand, with 3/3, once they get it, they can hold some ground against this. And we still have the Colossi to deal with any Hydras defending. Now the Roaches... It's gonna come down a lot to engagements. We do have a Zealot scouting running over here. It's actually gonna distract the army of Dinokaiz, and Beatua is gonna be able to start to move here on this 6th base, we'll call it. But the Lurker Hydra Roach army gonna come in and snipe yet another base. Some Zealots trying to be morphed in here, but they will definitely be giving their lives for ire. This base gonna get killed, but at the same time, we do have a little bit of a base trade. We have a little bit of a base trade here. So again, Dinokaiz just kills the base and walks away. Break the base and walk away. This one Zealot gonna be annoying here. It may have gotten it killed like 4 drones. This base now under threat. This is a very scary, scary Protoss army. Still no Storm. Needs to keep those good. Recalling part of the army. No, no, no! The army had retreated! Oh, the Lurker's going to decimate all of this non-creep. This army, oh, you want to chase that down? I guess he doesn't know that the Hard Templar don't have Storm, and the mind game's going to keep Beatua from losing most of that army. The Zealot's still going to town. If he doesn't deal with it soon, might actually be able to kill this hatchery. The Queen now going to come and defend her baby. And one queen versus one zealot. Who wins? Find out next time on another exciting episode of StarCraft 2, happening right now. And it's the zealot, and he's gonna go and hack and slash there again. But here comes this army. Lurker's gonna burrow. Now that's so many immortals though. But there's no detection. There's no detection, and the whole entire army of Protoss is moving in on top of the Lurkers. Everything getting absolutely destroyed here. The Lurkers destroying everything with no detection. There was nothing to contest them, and Beatua just lost his whole army. And this army could have beaten this if it had the detection. There was just so many immortals. The damage output, especially since they have 3/3 help. Oh, that's a big deal. And these High Templar not getting morphed into Archons. I'm still unsure if Beatua knows that he doesn't have Storm at this point. Dinokaiz should be able to figure that out. The Lurker's just going to keep sieging forward. And he's warping in Zealots. No! Zealots are not good against Lurkers. They clump up and look how quickly they die. Oh. Pro tip of the day: have detection with your army at all times versus Lurkers. The Hydra's now just melting everything. There's just too low numbers and no splash damage. GG. Dinokaiz takes game number 1. Spawning in the bottom left of Eternal Empire. Lizard Eggs. He is the Red Zerg player, Dinokaiz. Dinokaiz. Kaiz. I've been saying Dinokaiz, but I think it's Kaiz. Kaiz. You hear Maple Syrup is like a high-stakes game now? Like there are cartels? How did you know? And in the upper right, in the blue, playing a fantastic game number 1. And I think can win game number 2. He is Beatua. How'd you know? Most of the transactions go down during polar bear racing. It's like horse racing, but polar bears. I have a cousin that races polar bears. It's kind of cool. It's pretty fun. Okay, so the scout coming in here. Normal hatch. Oh wait, it's just hatch pool gas. It's hatch pool gas. Whoa, guys, chill the flip out. Chill the flip out. We had the gas after the pool. Now is that a mistake or intentional? It's platinum. It's platinum Zergs. Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? But because of it, Beatua wants to play it safer and going for core Nexus, not Nexus core. Interesting. So he sniffs something afoot. He senses something suspicious. And Dinokaiz here is just like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Is he being suspicious? I don't know. It's platinum players. I can't read y'all. Y'all do weird, crazy crap. What do I know? What do I know? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're going to do. Just kidding, I want to know. I want to know what your plan is to do. There's cartels for avocados? My word. My word, Batman. That's absolutely preposterous. Okay. Not going for Ling speed. Are we forgetting it? Or is there a sinister plot afoot? We'll see what he uses his gas for. We do have Twilight first. So we're going to be seeing either some DTs or some Glaives. Okay, so really fast layer again. Is this for some cheeky shenanigans? There's only one Overlord over here, so I don't think so. I think Dinokaiz has it in his head that that it's the lair you're supposed to get at 3 minutes, not a third hatch, which is wrong, unless you're cheesing. Last time he didn't cheese. Alright, so we'll see. The Adept actually finishes. Not enough. The Queens need to help fight this Adept. Will the Adept get the final kill and the final link? No. Did get 2 links. Not the greatest scout. Saw that. Now, did he notice? He noticed no third base then, but when the Adept first came in... Okay, Lair's done. This is such a weird opener. Such a weird opener of Dinokaiz. I wonder what it's meant to do. Wow! You open up supply, also build 4 overlords. I definitely do that when I play Zerg. I enjoy off-facing Zerg. It's around the D3, D2 level. Not like 34 through 500 everywhere. 36. No, oh, it's a charge. Wow, we're throwing it back, baby. It's throwback Saturday. It's send back Saturday. Send back to the OG days. Charge build for Protoss on 2 bases in PvZ. If charge still did damage on impact, I'd love this spot. But it doesn't. So it could get dicey. But he's got the 8 gates lining up nicely. The War Prism's about to pop, popping out nicely with charge. He should add on a couple more pylons. Other than that, this is looking good. Now the Overlord does spot the War Prism, but if he actually sees it, that's the real question. But we're whipping in a ton of zealots, and once this base completes, that's when charge is going to be done. Roach speed not ready. I only have 8 roaches out to deal with an Archon drop. That's a magic number. Now the Lings did see the charge lot, so he's starting to build a couple more roaches. Roach production has started. He does see this. Dinokaiz is very good at his early game vision, but that's not enough roaches to be able to deal with this. There's 14 charge shots out, and these charge shots are going to come in onto these roaches. The roaches trying to kite back here onto the on the zealots, but the zealots just charging for it. They don't care about no kiting. They're just going to keep swarming you. Who's really the swarm, huh? Who's actually giving the life for fire? Wow, that's an accidental oversaturation there. A lot of the roaches will finally clean this up with this hatch. Oh, getting mostly targeted down by the zealots, but the zealots getting distracted by the queen. The queen running away. The zealots now going to come back onto these roaches. The kiting actually keeping these roaches alive for a little bit longer. Very nice, but I think there's just too much here. The War Prism went into the main, and now these drones are getting sliced and diced and minced up by the zealots here. Minced meat here, and now the zealots will come in to clean up this queen and the hatch. The hatch is going to fall. The drones mostly going down. There's now a little bit of a drone lead, worker lead for Beatua. And he just doesn't have enough here to deal with it. He does have 11 roaches out, but he just keep being annoying with these zealots. The zealots now going into the natural, going to start. Some of them going to go for the queen, some of them going to go for drones, and more drones are going to fall. The roach is going to come and attack here. There's one zealot left behind to clean up that, but there is no mining going on. The third base died. These roaches about all he has left. There's about 6 roaches left on the production tab, but the money for Dinokaiz is quickly thinning out. There's a lot of money banked up here for Beatua. He has stopped mining gas. He does know this build properly, but 20 additional drones going down. We are down to less than what Dinokaiz started with. These roaches will clean up all of the zealots in the main. Where even is that War Prism? It's right here. I couldn't find it for quite a while, but the zealots here cleaning up everything in the natural. The hatch is the next target. Roach is just going to try and go for the counterattack on the other side of the map. We're going to try and turn this into a base race, but we're losing absolutely everything. Spawning pool goes down. Natural hatchery goes down. We do have a queen coming in, one more roach, but GG out of Dinokaiz, and we're going to game 3. Let's frickin' go! Zealot printer, go burn! The tourney is on the NA server. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom left, in the red, winning game 1, losing game 2. Can he get the momentum back and continue on in the tournament? It's Dinokaiz! Dinokaiz. And in the upper right, bringing out a nice cheeky little charge slot build, throwing it back to some older times. Give it up for the Blue Protoss Beatua! Sounds almost like a Bionicle name. But it's not. I would know. I was a huge Bionicle fan. Unless it's a new one, to which I haven't followed because they're lame now and I'm 23. But yell at a computer for fun. I have my life together. Okay, Dinokaiz. What's the play? Hatch pool get. Okay, this is very interesting. You know what? I may not agree with it, But props to him for sticking to his opener the way he does. Like he has a plan. It's not willy-nilly. There is a purpose to what he does. I may not know what that purpose is, but there is a purpose. 100%. And Beatua, is that a wall? Is that flush with the it could be. I don't know. That bugs me. Okay. So we have the core Nexus. Now, this does put you slightly behind economically. But it's safer because you can get the Adept out sooner, you can get additional tech sooner if you want, and just against Zerg shenanigans, it's better if you're worried about them. Now, Dinokaiz is yet to cheese our beautiful Beatua. Dinokaiz. So it is yet to come into effect. He could do Nexus core if you wanted to. Are you going core first because you think you're fat? Because you're not. You could be drinking whole milk if you really wanted. What is with all the Napoleon Dynamite quotes, references today, guys? I don't even know if any of you know what the movie Napoleon Dynamite is. But I'm enjoying it. Sometimes it's an accent. Sometimes it's an accent that comes out that I like to do. Sometimes it's apparently a reference. We mix it up. Okay, Robo first again. So we're going to be going for a macro play. Macro game again. It is a bigger map. I love Ice and Chrome. I think it's a fun map. I have some really fun games, really fun long games on it. And it's just a good time. Oh, I want Lings to try and slip by this. I feel like it's a wall, but I don't know. I don't know, fam. We're gonna have to keep an eye on it. We'll try and watch for when he goes for a third base. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, Roach speed now starting. I think that's the earliest he started Roach speed. So he might try and go for a Roach push at some point. Get to like 38, 40 drones. Can't remember the magic number. I feel like it's somewhere between 38 and 44. Maybe even 37. Can't remember. There is a magic number of drones to do like a 3 base Roach time. Well, it's 3 base because we have 3 hatches, but... Okay, we have the Fortune Twilight Council coming in. We'll see if Beatua decides to put on any kind of pressure in any way. We will see. Okay, 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 okay. No, this is not a complete wall. This just isn't. I know it. I know it. Okay, this moment of truth. Like, yeah, no, a Stalker can't fit through there, but a Probe could. Maybe even a Sentry. Stalker's too fat to fit through something like that, but that's like a diagonal. It's like a has to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm focusing too much on it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. That's why I think said so many Protoss before you. Man, the amount of games I've lost because I thought I had a wall, whether it's because the unit wasn't in here right or because I thought, okay, so that's a good sign that is a wall. Okay, I think it is. We'll keeping an eye on it. Did we get link speed? No, he doesn't. See, this is something I would do as Zerg. I would just make up something where I don't get link speed, but he actually, Dinokaiz actually has a plan. To get 30 drones. Interesting. I thought it was more. Interesting. Okay, Colossus Den about to complete, +1 as well. Now, interesting difference with this and game 1. B2 is only going for 1 forge this time. Only going for the attack upgrades. You don't need 2 forges in PvZ. Like, it depends what unit composition you're going for, but you can get away with just the 1 forge for quite a while and just get attack upgrades. seconds. It really isn't that important. Okay, Hydralisk Den about to complete. There we go. So we're going. It's going to be the same so it's the same scenario as game 1, except for the fact Beatua is only going for one forge. Okay, yeah. Okay, probes are coming out through here. It is a wall. We can rest easy. Beatua is not in danger of having wings come through right here. 1-1 on the way for Dinokaiz. Second forge now coming in. Okay, so we will eventually get into double forge. Templar Archives. Roach printer go. Brrr. Okay, so what interesting things can we look at here? Because we do have a 4th base. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I also really need to go pee. That's distracting me. Okay, focus. +1 attacks done. We've got +2 quickly added in. Well done, Dinokaiz. I love that. +2, 4/7 of the way done. Almost 5/7 for Beatua. Where's that second forge? I already put that. Now, it is my advice to always build your forges next to each other. But wait, you got a second forge? Okay, there it is. But often I will end up in a scenario like this, where one's over here, one's over here. Sometimes I can even have like one over here, one over here, and then my cybernetics core that I got upgrades for. I'm not, well, against they're gonna always be my natural, but it could be like over here randomly. Like I don't know. I am bad at consistently placing my buildings in the same place. That's something I can work on. And it's something you can work on too. Have places where you like certain types of buildings. You want to keep your text, like your big tech structures like your Colossus Den, your Twilight Council, Templar Archives, safe like in the main or in the natural, tucked away where they can't just get picked off. Like if you have like your Templar Archives right here, oh dude, that's so dead. That's so dead. So very dead. Okay, double robo. We do have +2 attack done. We do. Hey, started +1 armor. Hey, oh, let's go. Good job, Beatua. Okay, Dinokaiz. I love that he does like even amounts of roaches and hydras in his production. I love that just evenness. It pleases my mathematical brain. However, with the 80 drone count, oh, the income's actually been pretty even this whole game. Well done. Well done, lad. Now we have maxed out Zerg. Now, by the time Zerg gets across the map, Protoss should be maxed out. We're going into the double mortal production again. So, it's, Beatua is reading the situation well. With a couple Colossus, yeah, he could get 3, maybe 4. 4 would be, like, the safest, but potentially it's a tad overkill. Three's that money number. I mean, more Immortals against this kind of composition is never a bad idea, because they'll just melt the roaches. They do very well against the Hydras too, and once you get Lurkers, Immortals are not a bad option. I mean, you need more to complement them. Zealots are not the play. Archons aren't half bad. Disruptors and Colossus are really good, and Storm. Storm is really good. Because, yeah, one Storm doesn't kill him, but it kills other stuff and deals so much damage. Okay, Zealots coming in. That is a scary Protoss force. It's a really nice choke for Dinokaiz to try and engage in, but now he moves out into the open. Now he's not kiting. And, oh, some of the Immortals getting caught in the back. One of the Archons, too. The Zealots now getting all cleaned up, but now the Immortals can all start to get shots off the Colossus, standing tall in the back. The shield battery just slightly out of range, but now the target fire down on the Colossus, but with the help of the shield battery, it stays alive a little bit longer. Archon's being morphed into the back and trying to get, with these roaches, get the last Colossus. Are they going to be able to do it? No, he survives with 8 HP. The Big Daddy Colossus standing tall, and the Immortals just shelling out so much damage, too. 5 kills and 9 kills. Very good. But Beatua did lose a lot. And look at the banks for both players, actually. But Dinokaiz, not even limited by that. He's macroing, making sure all his drones are in the right places, getting everything transferred, making sure upgrades are good. Has he started a hive yet? No. He did get his lurker done. So he can add in lurkers whenever he so pleases. But yeah, both players just making sure they've got everything. +1 armor's done, +3 attack, 6/7 of the way completed. And a little bit of a move out here. We're still sticking with just the one Big Daddy Colossus. Going into double Big Daddy Immortal production, as we only have four, guys. Only four. But Beatua loves going to that big mass of Immortals, which, again, is not bad. Oh, this is a little bit of miscontrol here. And half of the army getting split up here and is going to die. This is really nice here for Dinokaiz. Half the army getting cleaned up, and the other half getting distracted over here. Little small forces was sent over here. Nice micro on the Colossus to try and save it. But no, the move command! The move command! No! 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 Beatua! Oh, miscontrol on his army there. So unfortunate. This is going to provide a window. Double the army supply. It's Dinokaiz. Dinokaiz smelling blood in the water. And here in this beautiful Platinum Heroes tournament, as the army just walks right across. Oh, gonna try and fight here. No storm, no nothing, no AoE of any kind to speak. These Hydras are just gonna have a field day. Not enough here. Charge shots just melting to these 2/2 Hydras. And 3 Immortals, yeah, they're gonna try and stand tall. Battery overcharge, put in a 4th Immortal, move commanding through here, but there looks like there might just be too much Zerg. These Immortals do putting in so much work, though, and the army of Dinokaiz actually getting decently thinned out here, and there is a 5th base being made, but Beatua, no! Okay, yeah, no, the supplies said the story. GG, Dinokaiz moving on to the next round, Beatua.